Okay, guys, I want to talk about one of the biggest runners you probably already know in this market, and that's going to be ticker NUKK, NUKK. So I want to get into charts here. I want to kind of look at what are we looking for a bounce idea, and kind of a retracement to see if this thing goes higher. So for the ticker NUKK here, it's we went here from 134 and we went all the way up to $67, and even after hours we went all the way up to 77. Absolutely nuts, right? So congrats to the Bulls on that. That's one of the biggest runs we've seen in quite some time. Absolutely monstrous month. So how do we play this? Do you want to buy this on a pullback? That's the question. There's going to be so much volatility in this that you could make money both ways. I'm pretty sure shorting this is not a good idea. I don't even know if there will be shares to short, but this thing has just made insane move. If you were looking at it, I know this sounds crazy, but this 15-minute has gave amazing signals, and this is where you need to get scared. If you ever see this 15-minute, I love using intraday time frame, especially with that daily candle. We have a daily candle way above my red band. This thing is going to get shorted down pretty fast, right? So if you look at this daily candle, we went just massively above it. We're probably at like an ATR of 7 or 8 at this point. So we know it's going to go down. That's inevitable. This thing it can't just keep chugging along. But if you look at this 15-minute, you can see how clear these entries were for a short. From this area here all the way down, you can see this nice little scalps you get from the 5 to the 10. To the 10 area, this was a 33% down move. And then you can look at your entry was on this 10 here. But would I have bought this on the 15-minute? I mean, not really, to be honest. I mean, look, your stop loss is, roughly under this 12 if you wanted to do that. And then you get right back up here. You see how we hit this upper button here? I know this seems crazy, but these are like very fast scalping gains you can get. Hits this and goes down again. So that if you were looking to short, now like I said, I don't know if there's shares available to short, but you can see how consistently this works using a lower time frame, and you can see price will come back to the 510 and the 20. It's a guarantee. We sit here, come back to 510, and then we kind of bounce, and then 20 is your last reversion to the mean. And so I show you all that to say like, hey, on the intraday time frames that happens, and on the daily time frame it will happen. What I would like to see on the daily candle is to come all the way back to this EMA 5, right? I want to see it come back to the 5 and then have that bounce idea. Will I look to play it here? Probably not. What I'd like to see is my favorite are the 10 and the 20 area. And because you got to realize if it goes to this 5, let's say it goes down to the 10, that's a 40% drop. To the 20, that's a 64. Whereas if I started at the 10 and then you look from the 10 to the 20, yeah, it's still a big drop. Your best bet is to have a tight stop loss on this one if you're going to play it. But yeah, if anybody new is trading and you're buying this, I just want to discourage you. Please don't buy the top of this. I know it sounds crazy. You're like, well, it could go to $100, and that's true. You could have that one stock that does that. Then there will be that one stock that just absolutely obliterates you, where you bought the top, and there is no way this thing's ever coming back up to this high here. A lot of the times they just keep going down and down, and you can already see here they did a reverse split, so they have no problem doing that. When they need to do it, they will absolutely do that. If you look at this, this is a financial technology in sector. No analysis on it. This is just literally just a massive pump, right? And also what I have noticed too, if you look at the most biggest pumps that exist in the stock world, they're going to have low volume. Look at this. This thing had literally no interest till this candle here. It had 174 million. So we had no interest at all. And then when you come from 24,000 volume and you're going up to 174 million volume, this is what causes those parabolic moves. 24,000 to 174 is insane. 174 million. So we know this is going to go down. It's going to go to reality. Price cannot be above this upper band. I promise you guys it will come down. It cannot be sustained. Will I look to short this? No, I like to see companies go up in value for sure, but this is just not sustainable, and I just want to protect a lot of people. Do what you wish. The stocks can do whatever they want, but I will say 9 times out of 10, this is going to go to the balance realm. So my first area of interest is the EMA 5 back to the $20 range. But that could fluctuate. That yeah, as time, so you can see how that EMA5 goes up as each day. So that EMA5 might be up here. So I had to look at, I can't give you exact number actually. So I will have to look at when I look at this tomorrow and see what we're kind of looking at. But I do suspect an EMA5 to 10 bounce. Me personally, I would like to see EMA 10. And then you can get a nice little bounce from there. And then you see the 20, you'll get a nice little bounce. Just like how we're doing this 15-minute, right? You see how here we come up, we hit this ATR4, we can't sustain it on a smaller time frame. We'll come back to reality, and then we can make a new leg up, just like what I'm saying for the daily. So we hit this, we come back to reality, which is where I would like to make an entry if it does on the daily on this EMA 10, and then you start going up more. Does it have to make a new high? No, you can just make this. This is a very nice gain. This is a 190% gain in just like an hour time frame. That's insane. And then here's your next bounce. We skip the 10, we kind of get a bounce, but then we hit the 20, and then you see how we made a new high, 80% bounce there. So that's really what I see here. I hope you guys take this for how it is. I like doing stocks on these because I remember back in the day I would chase these things and I would get absolutely wrecked. They come out with bad news. They come out with dilution, and then they do the reverse stock split down the road. It's insane how fast you can see a company go from a $1.34 to 70 to all the way back down to a $1.34. I've seen it happen so many times. Here's the weekly candle too. You're way above the upper band. Price will be balanced on there, and then you can see the monthly. It's absolutely insane. But here's the like I said, look at the daily chart. If you guys don't have my settings, you're welcome to join the Discord. And in fact, if you guys do want to join the Discord, I think it's a great community. It's not going to cost you a lot. It's literally probably the cheapest Discord out there. But if you hit the link down below in YouTube comments below and in the description, it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. What you want to do, if you want to become a member, is head on over to Day Trade Alerts right here, and that will get you access to my swing trades and day trades for $12 a month. It's absolutely awesome. I think you guys are going to love it, and you're going to learn so much that it took me lots of education, lots of studying, reading books, watching videos, compiling it into one little service to make it affordable with a really high win ratio. The day trades are really awesome. I do two different types of things. I sell credit spreads and I buy regular options and make bank. And then swing trades is this kind of analogy where I look at the daily chart. We look for that reversion to the mean. We take that next leg up, or if it's trading against the trend, let's say this stock was down here and it's in a downtrend, I would look to buy NUKK if it was in a very big downtrend, and I look for that oversold bounce. So yeah, I just can't justify this. We'll see what happens. We'll see if I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong if you're in it. But yeah, it's just I've seen it so many times. Really what happens is this candle here, and like I said, we shorted Tesla doing the same thing. I'm not just making, this is where I shorted Tesla in the chat. You see how we were at this ATR4, you look for that 2 candle pierce. One candle, next candle, overreaction, and then bam, it goes tumbling down. So that's really what I like to look for. Hope you guys like this video. Like I said, if you want to join the Discord, hit the link down below in YouTube comments below. It is only $12 a month for both services, and if that's too much, you can just do swing trade alerts, and that's $6 a month. Whatever what you're comfortable with. If you hit server shop here, you can read about both the services. They're not showing up, but they'll show up on your end. And if you do subscribe, do it on your computer. That is going to be your cheapest way to do it, and it will avoid the iOS fee. I appreciate you guys so much for watching this video. I love making these videos on stocks like NUKK, as this is the #1 stock talked about. I know a lot of people are going to probably day trade it. Look for the 15-minute chart. Just like I said, if we're at this red band, you can look for the 15-minute chart for overreaction moves to this green band. It has worked plenty of times where it's very nice. Or even you could keep trying playing the 5, the 10, 20, but you gotta understand you can get a reaction like this where it just plummets through. Okay, I'd much rather play it on this green band, and we'll see. But like I said, if I'm a buyer, I want to make sure we're at this EMA 10. Right now it's at $12. Do I see that going there? It can, but this is going to go up in time, this EMA 10, if price keeps going up. So we'll see. Hope you guys like this video. Give a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think about it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy trading, guys. Peace out.